South.
I'm Katie Huster.
And I'm Maggie Huebner. Do you know what today is?
National Butter Day?
No. Well, yes, but no.
Today's Thanksgiving.
Close. Today's our Thanksgiving special.
Did you know that this year marks the 400th anniversary of Thanksgiving?
Yes, Katie, I told you that.
Oh, right. I should have known better.
Anyways, let's hear it from King Charles with our news for the week.
You better be quick, Chuck. You've only got 1 minute.
Thanks, guys. And to all the pilgrims, well, sorry my dad wasn't the best ruler. But let's fast forward 400 years to this week's Week in 60. Here we go. Biden has announced his $1.75 trillion infrastructure plan. The plan includes some of Biden's earliest policy priorities, including new spending to enhance child care and offer pre-K free to all American families. The framework will cut greenhouse gas pollution by well over 1 gigaton in 2030. In COVID news, 3 snow leopards have died at the Lincoln Children's Zoo in Nebraska of complications from COVID-19. The zoo began treating the leopards and 2 tigers last month for the virus. The zoo said the tigers, Axel and Kumar, have made a recovery. White-tailed deer have also had a major outbreak in COVID-19. The main concerns surrounding animals with the virus are new mutations that humans do not have immunity to. So if you're hunting this weekend, be safe and wash your hands. In lighter news, the film that brought the wizarding world to life, that's right, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, is 20 years old. Feel old, teachers? And that is your week in 60 seconds. We'll be back in 2 weeks with more information that you're probably already aware of.
Wow, all this talk of Harry Potter is putting me in the mood for some butterbeer.
That's not how butterbeer works.
Oh, right, okay. Well, ASL has their first meeting today at lunch.
Meet in the Coleman. There will be cookies.
Do you think they'll have gooey butter cookies?
I don't know, Katie. I guess you'll have to find out.
All athletes, the locker rooms are going to be closed for cleaning as of noon tomorrow. All locks need to be removed and everything needs to be out. Please start removing everything as soon as possible.
You better take this seriously. If you don't want to find your things in the parking lot, get them out.
Let's hear from Colin with Rowdycast.
Thanks, guys. I'm Colin, and this is your sports news for the week. In professional sports news, the second overall pick in the 2020 NFL Draft and last year's Defensive Rookie of the Year, Chase Young, was declared out for the year after a torn ACL. In other NFL news, Cam Newton's return to Carolina was nothing short of amazing, beating the once dominant Arizona Cardinals 34-10. Perhaps the most exciting news out of football this week is that my fantasy team is now back over 500, absolutely demolishing Charles Helt this week. The Blues' late-game blues have continued to plague them, losing back-to-back games in the final minute. Breaking news, Kansas is not just a basketball school, beating Big 12 powerhouse Texas 57-56 in overtime. In Luso sports news, the boys played their jamboree Monday night, conquering Bayless and losing a heartbreaker to Melville, and the girls had their jamboree last night against Webster Lafayette Parkway South, and I'm sure they did great. In LIL battleship news, House Torbeck is represented well with 2 undefeated battleshippers, Emily Eder and Hannah Upton, as are House Rex Lindy French and House Hill's Nathan Kimmich. On the badminton side of LIL, the brother-sister duo of Connor and Olivia Fleeg still remains winless in badminton and in kickball. The teams to beat this season seem to be the dominant duos of Henry Boymer and Charlie Bauman and Sam Jones and Matt Berry. Luckily for all the parties involved, I have opted out of this competition. Back to you guys at the desk.
Colin also interviewed our basketball coaches. Let's take a look.
Okay.
I'm Colin. How you doing, Coach?
I'm doing great, Colin. Thank you very much.
All right, what are your thoughts and expectations going into the season?
My expectations are just to maximize what we can do as a group. You know, it's really important that we don't set expectations based on previous teams, previous years, previous experiences. We want to gauge where we are and then try to maximize that and decide who we are as a group.
Well, I think we'll be pretty good. We'll be fairly young. We've got 2 seniors on the team, so we're relying on a lot of underclassmen, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Fun season, fun team to watch play.
Who are you looking forward to having a good year this year?
The team, because I don't think we really have a dominant player. So, this is truly going to have to be a win by committee situation.
That's almost everybody, all of our returning players. But Ellie Busher, she ended her district championship game. She had 24 points, 15 rebounds, so we're hoping to build off of what she did.
What is something the student body should be excited about this year?
Puma and Puma time. All All right, we have one of the most dominant, exciting athletes in the school on our team, and I just think when he comes to the game, the student body just needs to be ready to pounce on that.
Really the sport in its purest form.
Really,
I think just watching us play in general, it's a fun group. They play together, and they've just been competing hard in practice every day. And I think the neat thing is watching them compete. Like if they'll compete like that against each other, it's going to be fun to see what they're going to do against other teams.
What is your approach going into a season like this after being so successful last year?
figure out who we are, not worry about who we were.
I think team basketball, sharing the basketball. All 12 girls on our roster are going to have to help at some point. And if we play team basketball, play good defense, and if you score more than the other team, you generally win.
Thanks, Colin. Michael, what's the weather looking like?
Hi, I'm Michael Rodriguez with your weekly weather. Thursday is going to be a sunny day with a high of 47 and a low of 26. Friday is going to have a high of 47 and a low of 34. Partly cloudy. Saturday is going to have a high of 55 and a low of 37. Also partly cloudy. Sunday's mostly cloudy with a high of 55 and a low of 32. And that's your weather. Tune in the following week for more weather.
Thanks, Michael. The past few weeks, members from our DJ crew asked the student body what they're thankful for. Roll the tapes.
What are you most thankful for?
Well, how do you, of course, God, family, and then everything else. I get food.
Family.
This school.
My brothers.
I guess just like family.
My hair and being athletic. Friends. Family.
Mr. Lorenz.
My family, but also Rob Zombie.
I am thankful for my supportive family and Matthew Jackson.
My family. My friends and my dog and my family.
My beautiful dog.
Family, friends, and Lutheran South.
My family. Books. Chocolate.
I am thankful for family and friends.
Henry Kiefer.
I'm thankful for my good buddy Hank.
My good buddy Sea Dog.
What do you look forward to the most this Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving actual?
Yeah.
Turducken is my traditional answer.
A Lion's loss.
A Lion's loss.
Sleep. No school.
Seeing Eric Lorenz. To see my family and to see Matthew Jackson.
The whole week off.
Spending time with my kids.
I'd like to see all of my family and friends.
Mashed potatoes.
Just seeing some family from out of town.
Seeing my good buddy Hank.
Seeing my good buddy Sea Dog.
Who's so thankful?
You so thankful. Lou so thankful. You know what I'm thankful for? My cat Leon.
Me too, even though I can't catch him.
Probably because you have butterfingers.
Anyways, on this week's episode of Getting to Know Luso, we sat down with some of our favorite pet owners.
Ooh, I can see myself.
You don't know me, I don't know you. Let's get together and learn something new. Getting to know Luso.
What is your name and your grade?
My name is John Penna, and I'm a senior.
My name is Abbe Winters, and I'm a senior.
Samantha, I'm a senior.
My name is Gavin Schultz, I am a senior.
It's Elle Kasperic, and I'm a junior.
Bella Moeller, and I'm a junior.
Eva Engel, I'm a junior.
Garlo, and I'm a sophomore.
Hi, I'm Thelma, and I am a freshman.
What pet do you have?
I have a pet pig.
I have a crested gecko.
2 hedgehogs.
2 sun conures.
A pet bunny.
I have 3 horses and 3 goats.
2 turtles.
I have a bearded dragon.
I have chickens. I have 8 of those things.
What's its name?
Littlefoot.
Ringo.
Lucy, Linda.
Stumpy.
Liv, Lilac, Delilah.
Giraffe.
Trixie and Pogo.
Danny and DeVito. And then I don't have a name for the last one because...
Why did you choose to get this pet?
I didn't. My mom just brought it home and burned me with it.
My dad has a friend at work Who has a friend.
Geckos are really easy to take care of.
Who lives in Illinois on a farm.
I was all alone. I kind of felt bad.
And they had to get rid of her, so we took her.
My mom just found it at a market.
What is your pet scared of?
My cat, because she's a menace to society.
One of our goats is a fainting goat, so he's scared of everything.
Footsteps and people, if you like stick your hand in, it'll like hiss at you.
Lawnmowers.
My cat keeps breaking into its cage, and eventually it lost its tail. So now I have a gecko that looks like a skinny frog.
What are your pet's favorite toys?
Fingers.
Food.
My mom's shoes.
The horses really like this one barrel we have. They like to kick it around.
What is your favorite thing to do with your pet?
I've set it on like my floor a few times. I just like watching it like walk.
I like to throw them up in the air and see them try to fly.
Yell at it.
Kind of just like sit there and stare at it. Put her in the bathtub.
If you were a piece of furniture, what would you be and why?
A couch, because I'm lazy.
A beanbag.
A spinny chair, because I can't sit still.
If you could uninvent one thing, what would it be?
The car. It would force humanity to reverse back in time.
A tricycle.
Slow dancing.
Geometry and algebra, because absolutely not.
Speed limits.
Erasable pens.
What's your favorite word?
Flatulence.
Oof.
Ricochet.
Kaleidoscope.
Biggest fear?
Probably failing school.
Ed Sheeran.
My lizard.
Going to hell.
Act like a gorilla.
Ooga ooga!
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Yeah, I just about broke the chair.
Thanks, Brianna. Well, that's all we have for today. I've reached my margarine on butter jokes.
Yeah, you're done. Don't have a so-so Thanksgiving.
Have a Luso Thanksgiving.